This is your Diamond Insight for tonight of preparations for the 2026 general election. On August 12, 2021, Zambia held its 7th general election since the reintroduction of multi-party democracy in 1991. The elections conducted with presidential, National Assembly and local government. The Republican Constitution provides that a general election shall be held every 5 years after the last general election on the second Thursday of August. With this in mind, we now remind the public that the next big day to cast their ballots will be on the 11th of August 2026, in line with our Constitution. As the saying goes, failing to plan is indeed planning to fail, and we note from its 2021 General Election Review Report that the Election Commission of Zambia did undertake a post-mortem of last year's polls. We note from the publication that was meant to assess the Commission's performance that would subsequently inform future election planning and management. For the first time in the democratic history of our country, persons in correctional facilities were able to vote in the August 2021 general election. This was pursuant to the Constitutional Court ruling of 2017, and we quote, that persons in lawful custody and those whose freedom of movement is restricted under written law can register as voters and vote in any election, end of quote. The Commission had registered a total of 14,084 out of the 18,000 eligible inmates in various correctional facilities, representing 78.2%. From this observation, one of the issues about this new law was the level of disinformation on voting by persons in lawful custody because it was perceived to be potentially biased. Although the absence of physical campaigns by political parties and candidates in the correctional facilities disadvantaged inmates, what we would want to see is enhanced sensitization of stakeholders on the importance of voting by persons in lawful custody as recommended by the electoral body to let inmates choose a candidate of their choice. Also highlighted in this report is the need to penalize political parties or candidates using public resources for partisan interests. The blatant use of taxpayers' money by ruling parties during elections has been a matter of concern, especially for the opposition that is somewhat disenfranchised by the unfair financial and material support to fund an election. According to Articles 3B of the Electoral Process Act No. 35 of 2016, it is the duty of the Electoral Commission of Zambia to ensure that political parties do not use state resources in campaigning to the benefit of any political party or candidate. The report equally reveals that despite hostile campaigns having been recorded in some districts, generally the electoral environment was conducive and the election results were widely accepted by stakeholders. Of course, we cannot forget what happened in the outcome of the general election. Further, as the country counts down to the 11th August 2026 general election, the ECZ needs to address the thorny issues raised in the review report that led to past outcries on alleged recurring unfair playing field, especially on the use of public resources and the allocation of campaign schedules for political parties in an election. The Mwangala Zolomas-led ECZ will certainly soon be put to a test, and we expect it to be impartial, firm and stand for the rule of law, which will enable Zambia to maintain its good record on free and fair elections, peaceful transition with power in continuation with our cherished democracy.